11 mile per hour winds, wow. Hello everyone, how you doing? Hello. They were playing Madden NFL 20 today. Remember guys, 8 days. 8 days is August 18th, and we will know the MUT info. But until then, we are just chilling out here. What a hit there. Chauncey Gardner Johnson changed his name. I wonder if the new game will implement that. Jake Butt, the tight end from Iowa. Wonder what that dude's doing right now in the NFL. I don't even think he did anything, did he? Hello. Hi, Mini Odell. Odell, right now we're full, but I'm gonna kick people soon, don't worry. Hi, Cody. Hi, Kobe. I was talking to someone last night. I met someone new at my RA. I already made some new friends already at college. My sophomore year. It's my sophomore year this year. I already made some new friends. And we stayed up really late last night talking. And one of the guys was telling me about retracing. Retracing is going to be a feature for the PS5. I'll explain it here after the introduction by Deshaun Watson. So like retracing is like where pretty much your movement is like more realistic. Um, Things that happen in the game are like more physics related. You can kind of see the turf pick up. Um, like they can probably do more things with like snow and weather. Stadiums, the people will move more realistically than just up and down. Like this right here has to change. These lineup introductions, they've been the same now for, I think, since Madden 17. So, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's been 4 years since they have changed that lineup introduction. The first year is really cool. Second year is cool. Third year is kind of like we're used to it. And then this year is kind of like, can we change these introductions, you know? What would they do differently? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty good lineup introduction, I guess. Um, I think what they should do is that if they have, it's almost impossible to do this, but kind of do what they do. Like, hello, I'm Drew Brees, and I'm from, I don't know, Purdue. I think he's from Purdue, whatever he is. You know, I'm from Purdue University. You know, I'm Michael Thomas, the Ohio State University. You know, when you implement that in the game, that's when you know, whoa, like this looks like real football. And I don't know if that's possible or not. It's probably almost impossible in franchise because they have like new players in the game like Gregory Rousseau. When they have these rookies, they can't do it for rookies, if that makes sense. So the whole point of the story though is just saying like I feel like there's a lot of things they can do in this game. They just choose not to do that. Like the lineups can be changed. They can change a lot with the commentary. They can have like ESPN, Fox licenses. They can have like, a special reporter on the sidelines again, like they used to. I think Danielle Benini is not in the game anymore. You can see right now on your screen the fans in the background. The fans don't look that bad right now. They don't look that bad. But next gen console PS5 is gonna literally like almost kill it. Like when you look at PS5, like I know it's cinematic, but it's just like it's still even like the in-game footage looked like surreal. Like it looked like so awesome, and it's just like that's what I want to see. And like if PS5 sucks, fine, it sucks. But I know for sure that like even though Madden might suck, PS5 is what I'm looking to the most right now. And that's why I feel like Bears defense. And so like pretty much what I'm saying is that like it's like the best thing that we have going forward for like gaming like in general. If that makes sense. Pick it off. Oh. Especially because of dual entitlement, we will get the PS5 Madden 21 for free. If you get digital, disc. You're gonna have to pay for the console. You're gonna have to pay tax for it. I don't know about shipping and handling. Certain companies may do free shipping on over this, or Amazon Prime, free shipping. I also know that there may not be a Black Friday this year because of COVID. So I do know for sure that if you are going to get it at launch meaning the first day or first week, then you might as well just pay the full price. I'm going to get it right away because I know for sure I'm not going to get the PS5 Pro because I just don't care, which sounds really bad, but like I feel like the PS5 is going to be great. Like the PS5 should be a 9 out of 10. The PS5 Pro might be a 10 out of 10, but I'm not going to A, wait, and B, pay the extra price on top of waiting. So I'm not going to pay for a 10 out of 10 console. I'm just going to be happy with the PS5 upgrade. PS4, I'm going to keep it in my family. Probably give it to my brother, Josh, because he doesn't really have a gaming console. I mean, he has Xbox, but like, I mean, the Xbox One's kind of trash. So he'll get the PS4 or whatever. And then we don't know how long the PS5 is going to last. They said around 5-ish years, over 5 years compared to previous years. Previous years they said, hey, it's going to last you around 6-7 years before the next gen drops. But this year This year they spoke out and said, no, we're actually planning on this lasting just over 5 years. So PS4 dropped in 2013. Now it's 2020. It's 7 years. That's 7 whole fucking years it dropped, right? Now 5 years, kind of sus. Kind of like saying like, wow, you know, like literally screw you guys. Like we're not gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? Now one thing I'm gonna consider doing is investing in Sony stock. Right now it's $79. It just dropped like a buck in the last 2 days. I feel like once the PS5 is gonna drop, I feel like with COVID-19 and how it's making a lot of people at home for college and possibly even in the next semester, I feel like gaming is going to be bigger and better than ever. And I just feel like Sony's a good company to invest in because what happens if like the PS5 just takes off? You know? Like the stock's gonna go, it's not gonna go down. I'm not saying it's gonna like be like, you know, great or whatever, but like it should go up. I should get profit at least, and that's all that matters. If I make a little bit of profit, even like $100 only, like I don't care. Like as long as I make X amount of profit, it's literally free profit. Now of course I can go ahead and lose money, which is a risk in investing stocks. But I just feel like anytime there's like a new console every 7 years, you might take advantage of it, especially because PS5, like with COVID, like people want to play video games. Like there's actually a motive. Like maybe a family might buy the PS5 just because of COVID, but without COVID, they're usually outdoors. So there's a lot of like people that might. Do you know what I'm talking about? So as a blind read, but like there's times when you can literally like kind of tell like, oh, I think this might go up, and I feel like if somehow in some way the PS5 can be just as good as the Xbox 360 was for its time, then the stock's gonna go really up. At like not even up where it's like I'm gonna be rich. Up as in like it's not gonna go down. Like how can a PS5 be so great and then the stock go down? It's almost impossible to happen. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that, but also it's also kind of like gambling. So it's like, is it really worth it? Even if it does go up, like, is it worth it for the risk that I can lose? I don't know. I mean, you have to tell yourself that. It's a guessing game. But I know one thing for a fact. Sales estimate PS5 to dominate Microsoft 2-1. And I just think that if the price is $399 for digital, that it's going to be so cost effective that it could literally have a chance to really take off. Let's go. What up, Joe? You think $499? Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying if it is $399, you have to realize one thing. Once PS4, PS5, Sony releases the price, that may affect stock. Like, if they release it at $399, you have to realize that it may be that price for a reason. I mean, keep in mind inflation too. Like, if the PS4 came out at $499, how can the PS5, with an inflation world, come out cheaper than the PS4? 7 years later, the console comes out as cheaper for the next gen. Like, it just makes no sense to me. So I feel like $399 and $450 would be too good to be true. But $499 is not really a good price. Like, if it comes out as $499, that's not really worth it, though, for most people, because it's discless. That would mean that the disc version is not going to be $50 more. The disc version should be at least $100 more. So, I feel like what's going to happen is, it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying. It's going to be either $499, $599, but $599 for disc? That's $650 with tax, depending on your area. My area is around 8%. That's like, I don't think it's the highest. I don't even know. Like, honestly, it kind of interests me, low key. I kind of want to know which. I know for sure that Florida has no income tax, but I think it has a high sales tax. Every state has its perks. Some states are just like neutral, like it has like medium of everything. But I know for sure Florida, if you were a pro athlete, you want to sign with like the Buccaneers or the Jaguars, because when you work in Florida, you are not taxed on income. So Tom Brady is going to claim all $50 million. When you are rich, you get taxed in the millions. Like, you can literally, that is actually really unfortunate. Like, you literally get taxed in the millions. Like, that's unfortunate. Like, that $1 million can literally be used for, like, you name it, groceries for the year. So sometimes, like, when you think about where you want to live, I can't believe that interception happened like that. Like, that's so, like, sickening. Like, you wonder why I'm just so... Like, you literally go to instant replay and you look at that interception. It's a cover 3 read with the seams being opening. The deep outsides have no chance at all unless you somehow low point pass it perfectly where it's, like, in stride. It's the seams, with the left seam being more open than the right seam. But the seams are still the read here. I make a perfect throw right in the hearth of those 3 defenders. I possession catch it, and I get disrewarded. I got disrewarded. It's not even really a reward for doing the right thing. And that's the problem in this game. It's just ridiculous. It's scripted. You can see this guy over here, number 42. How can he pick this ball off? It's almost like he knows, like, I better go over here. Like, it's ridiculous. I just don't like it at all. I mean, it's whatever. It's just, I think it doesn't really matter to me that much, honestly. But it just makes me mad when it happens in an online game and I lose just because of that play. Like, it just makes me mad. Like, you know, we're in August. I'm not going to rage over it. But just know that if it did matter and it was an online game for a weekend league, I probably would rage in that situation. And that's why I rage in this game. It's because it's things I can't control. And I want more control in this game. When I run commit, I want to run commit correctly. If I run commit, that's a gamble. You're literally sending all your dogs, and if they pass the ball, it should be a touchdown. Likewise, if I do run commit, why is it sometimes where when they pass, it can be intercepted? I feel like when they pass, it should work 100% of the time, not like sometimes it could be intercepted. So I feel like also it works both ways, like luck. And I also don't like how sometimes when you are touched, the ball pops out, but when you are hit with a hit stick, the ball is caught. Also, I don't like when you are hit as a running back, you are hit so hard, and you get up like it's nothing. Or when you're touched, you fumble the ball. It just makes no sense to me. And even if it's like, yeah, that's how it is. Like, in my opinion, that's literally saying it's a luck simulator. The game will be simulated to give you, you know what, we'll give him a fumble. You know what, we'll give him a fumble. It shouldn't be like that. It should be a merit-based system based on performance. Like, literally, okay, that was also a hack. I didn't call for a fair catch. Kick catch interference? Oh, is there a difference between kick catch interference and fair catch interference? Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that. Damn. I thought it was just fair catch interference. So I guess even without a fair catch, you still can't touch them before the catch. Okay. Cody, you're alright. AJ, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna rage a little bit, man. 21, yeah. Joe, you're right. A-Rod, what happened to mobile? I still play it. I'm just gonna stream tonight, not right now. I don't have comments on the screen anymore, Joe, because it takes up more room, so I can't see the full screen. Now, I can see the full screen. Thank you, B-Buddy, for the donation. I appreciate it, man. Every dollar counts. Thanks for helping my channel grow, man. Yeah, I was talking over last night with some of my friends at college, and I was just like, I would say one of my biggest mistakes was stepping down last year. Because, like, even though it was for my own good, mentally, it still hurt my audience. And I feel like I was doing really good, and, like, I was doing pretty good. Like, I was actually, like, growing, like 10 subs a day. And then once I quit, I kind of quit on you guys, which actually is kind of, like, not really good, obviously. Um, like you don't want to quit on people, especially like your fans. So it kind of looked bad. I still thank you guys for being here with me. If you were there when I quit, um, you know what I'm saying. Like overall, if you were here when I quit and you're still here, thank you. Um, you know, you guys are the true fans of my channel. Um, I just think Madden's a frustrating game. I think that, especially for Mutt, and also when you're at college, it's probably that or like, you know, obviously being married and having a family. Like those are the two toughest things to like get through. High school was nothing. Like what I mean by that is that like I could lay things off or whatever and like just be fine with it. But like when you're in college, you just gotta have time to have a college experience too. Like I don't want to say my college experience was like gaming and being a YouTuber and streaming every day for 5 hours straight. Like you want to be able to live and kind of like explore college life and just kind of just like, especially before the COVID days. Now it's like we're limited. Like college campuses, you can't do everything. There is no rec center. There is my football. Yo, look at this defense. Yeah, get that on recording, bro. Yeah, screenshot that later, bro. I'm gonna take a picture of that later. Save that in my camera roll, man. The OGs: Vita Vea, Gregory Rousseau, Dent, Kenneth Murray, Roquan Smith. Dude, those are the G's, man. I'm gonna miss this team low key, man. I love this team I built. It's great. There's no football in the MAC conference, the Mid-Atlantic Conference, Division I football. There is no college football on my campus. There is no rec center for basketball to play basketball. There is no outdoor basketball. You must do social distancing and wear masks all around campus. And if you do not, then someone may report you. I'm not saying I will report someone, but we all know how people can snitch. And they will probably tell me if me and my friends are playing football. So me and my friends are probably going to be playing football off campus, in like a lot of grass that's like no one can report us. We're going to obviously be playing touch, not tackle, because tackle is kind of dangerous because like you're like on top of them kind of, and like COVID. So there's a lot of things that we can't do and a lot of things that we still can do. But nevertheless, a lot of things that we can't do. So gaming is going to be big this year, and that's why I said I might want to invest in that Sony stock. Overall, I really hope that you guys are ready for Madden 21. I know I am. I'm going to pretty much be going all out this year. I believe I am going to actually be doing... man, this is a tough situation. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to not be doing level packs this year. I think that is actually an executive decision on my channel, and I don't think it's a bad decision to make. Even though I got a very nice donation from Cody, he gave me $100, which I cleared $70. And Cody, by the way, not that you're gonna do it ever again, but like if you do ever do it again, even like $5, like I would consider giving it to me via another source like PayPal. And this goes for everyone. If anyone ever wants to support my channel, and I'll tell them for other stuff, keep in mind that if you want to donate anything, you can let me know what you want me to use it for. What I mean, oh, what a dot. What I mean by that is that if you give me money and you tell me what to use it on, I will use it on that. I don't know if Cody wants me to use it towards, you know, a specific thing. If you want me to buy level packs, I'll buy level packs. If you can let me use that towards the PS5, I will do that. Whatever you want me to use it towards, I'll do, because it's your donated money. You want to see something on this channel, I will make it happen. Because last year, Cody gave me a lot of money. He gave me $169. and I bought level packs because it was the right thing to do, because he paid money on my channel to watch my Madden content, and the alternative would have been using that money for like what? Subway? Food? Like, Cody's not going to pay for my groceries. Like, if you're a subscriber and you donate to my channel, you probably want to see something happen on my channel with that donated money. So, I don't know how you feel, Cody. Good sack. I rank him it. Okay, Cody. In all honesty, I think I'm making an executive decision to be no money spent. I think that it would just be contradicted for what I believe in. I think that I love this game and I love football, and if it wasn't for EA Sports, I would have bought level packs. But since EA has not met me in the middle and fixed disconnects or better content, or just in general the abilities is horrible and I feel like it's still going to be bad, I feel like I'm still going to run commit here. I feel like I'm going to be no money spent next year. That way it makes my channel special and stand out. I don't want people to look at me though like, wow, look at you. You're no money spent. You are an angel. That is not how I want you to view. What I want you to view is somebody who is like you guys, if you're no money spent. I want to be there for you guys and say, if I'm doing this right now, so can you. If I can get 18 wins with my team, you can watch how I play and what I do with my team that is no money spent, and you can win just like me. And that's how I feel I want you guys to do, is I want you guys to kind of like, I mean, regardless if you are like me or not, I want to be there for the common man. And I just feel like, honestly, that's how I feel. And also in my political beliefs, I don't believe in giving a bad company money. So, because when I give that company money, they're not doing what they should with that money. They are not using it to towards their servers, which would be very expensive but worth it. I feel like even with how bad microtransactions have been, they are still not utilizing their money enough in a sense where it has been evident that they had to lay off workers. So there's something that they're doing wrong, and like I just don't like it. And like I said, overall, it's just what I want to do. Like that $90 that I'm going to spend for level packs the whole year, that's literally maybe 1/4 or 1/5 of a PS5. So by doing that level packs, like, yeah, it's going to give me a big edge. And there's a difference between MVP Edition and level packs. MVP Edition is being a content creator, and it's at launch. If I do not play during those bonus 3 days, if I do not play during EA Access, I will lose viewers. It is literally how I must think, and it is how I must do as a content creator. If I do Standard Edition, I feel like that's just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I almost have to do that. Like, it's kind of like giving a tour on an airplane, but you don't do first class. If you're going to give a tour, like a YouTube tour on an airplane, why would you do normal seat? You should do first class, because it's going to be nicer and you're kind of showing them, I guess, a better video. That's how I feel right now with the MVP Edition. Those 17 gold player packs are going to be better for my channel. Playing 3 days early is going to be better for you guys to watch me. It's just like in the PS5. I was talking to someone last night at college, and he literally told me, like, I would not buy PS5 at launch. I would wait and see how reviews are and make sure it's not going to be like the PS3 was. The PS3 was one of the most horrible consoles of all time. And it was the most expensive $599, $699. So the whole point of the story is that I'm only getting the PS5 at launch also because of the camera for my streams, and also I can do a review on it day one. But for the average person, I would recommend at least waiting a month, because that way you can ensure that there's not like something totally wrong with the consoles or whatever, if you know what I mean. Blind read. So, but overall, like, I'm really excited for the thing. Really, Cody? They had a lot of problems with it, bro. AJ, you're right. Next gen, yeah, it's gonna be $70. It's crazy. With tax, 78. No, 76. My bad. Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be no money spent, and like I said, I feel like honestly, it would suck if they make level packs better this year somehow. Like, if they make level packs better, that's gonna suck. And keep in mind as well, I feel like I should be using my money anyway to give away copies every year for the Madden NFL, and that's my goal. My goal is, honestly, in my lifetime, is to get somehow up to 10,000 subs from now until I'm done for YouTube forever, whether that be 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. I want to somehow get up to 10,000 subscribers. That's my personal goal. And if I ever get to that amount, I might make enough where I can nonchalantly give away Madden copies every year. Now I can give away a $100 edition from what I made in the last year, but then that would mean there wouldn't be much for myself. I would almost be giving away almost all my profits for giveaways, which would almost be like donating to charity, which is probably the right thing to do. But you have to keep in mind, though, in my eyes, you know, with college, I want to try to buy the PS5 for you guys too. So I feel like next year there is not going to be any next gen console to buy next year. So once I buy PS5 and also the camera, and I have a good remote or two, there's really nothing else to buy for the next 5 years except the new Madden every year, because I'm not going to be buying packs every year. I have my console for the year, yada yada yada. So then I can use my money towards more helping my subs out, because there's not much for me to buy every year. But this is a huge year because I'm going to be using the money towards that PS5. So that's pretty much my goal. I don't know about that flag. Okay. Nice, Cody. Yeah, AJ, online play, yeah. Kobe, you're right. Yeah, I mean, getting the PS5 from Cody's donation is probably going to pay for 1/5 of it. Like, honestly, honestly that's going to help the channel, because what if the stream camera is really good? I'm a run commit here, which is honestly a huge gamble. Call me crazy, but let's go for it. Nice. We got lucky that was a play action. Getting the PS5 is going to be lit for the camera and just the console in general. Mainly being a lot of special effects. AKA like the fans, the stadium, hopefully stadium intros. You can see the turf pick up on the field, retracing. Why would they punt here? Oh, it's a fake. Shit. Why would they punt there? Damn. AI should be smarter next year for clock management. There's a lot of things next year that, you know, sound so good, but will it be good? I don't know. It's a good question. I believe you're allowed to chew clock under 3 minutes. I really hope that all of you guys will get the PS5. That way we will play together. That makes sense. I just don't like having people play Microsoft and then we can't play together physically until they have cross-platform. Like I said, guys, on my channel, my goal is simple. Once the August 18th Madden Ultimate Team content drops on a EA live stream, I will make videos that night breaking down a lot of things and what it may mean for you day one. And then expect a EA stream. Expect a stream from right here, Matt Kennedy. Expect my channel to stream once EA Access goes live. So once it goes live, I will stream for 2.5 hours. If it drops at midnight, I don't know if I'll go to 2:30 a.m. Maybe I'll go to like 2 a.m. But expect 4 days for 2.5 hours. I am not going to extend my trial because that is almost like buying level packs. When you buy EA Access once, it is understandable because the first 10 hours is very vital. But when you keep buying an additional $5 from another 10 hours, aka additional time, you're pretty much, $5 here, $5 there. Like, it's almost in essence pay to win. But very, 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 very indirectly. And it's just, I would do it for my channel, but you have to realize, I don't know if I'm going to be having time to even play bonus hours. I may only have those 2.5 hours a day for 4 days. That's 10 hours. That's all I may have. If EA Sports would have dropped their game in July, wow, I may have more time to play. But since they dropped it in late August and most kids have this phenomenon, they're going to be having school time. So how can you really play for 20, 30 hours? It's very difficult in those 3-4 days to play 20, 30 hours. So that's why I said 10 hours is enough for me. Expect 2.5 hours each day for 4 days. And I will tell you my stream schedule for those 4 days. I hope to see you guys there during those allotted times. Once it drops full on the 25th, let's wait. Hold on. Once the game drops on the 25th, expect a midnight stream. Once the full game drops, the Monday night, the 25th, going into, or no, is that Tuesday night? It is Monday night. Monday night, the 24th. Okay? Monday night at midnight, the 24th, the game drops live. Okay? It drops live. That is when your pre-order content for MVP drops. So you will see what happens, like all 17 gold player packs. The Lamar Jackson gameplay, Core Elite, his power-up, my training, all my pre-order content, I hope to see you guys on my channel because I know a lot of YouTubers will be streaming at that time. So just keep in mind that I will be streaming at midnight once it comes out. PS4 has a feature where Sony in general, PlayStation streaming service, I can stream through the game. So I have to wait until I'm in the game to stream. So I'll be streaming around 12:01, 12:02 because I have to hit play, get in the game, stream 12:02. So I recommend having your post notifications on, and I just hope that you guys are going to be there for me day one because it's very important to have support for my channel at launch for the first night, and hopefully we can open those packs together. So we can comment what everyone gets and share, kind of like what you get in your Easter egg baskets. So that is my plan. Waters of ray tracing. Okay, Cody. Waters of the Truth, which is 180. I already have enough money to buy the PS5. Like, I don't want you to over excessively donate to my channel. I typically recommend if you want to donate, like, within $5-10, and, like, that's all for, like, forever. Like, if you give me $5 forever, that's literally, like, I don't expect these regular donators. It's pretty much just an act of kindness. And I don't want to act like I need money, though, because I don't. I don't need money. It is nice to get some spare change, and that's why I have it. But if you are going to donate, please do not donate because you think I need help. Donate because you just want to donate, and that's just what you want to do. But my PayPal is MatthewKK238@gmail.com. So I probably won't accept anything too big. I honestly don't even really kind of want money, in all honesty. I feel like, honestly, like, it just helps being a college kid. It's kind of like just, I don't know. It's kind of like you handing me your OP coupon book. Like, I don't really need coupons when I go to stores. I'll just buy what the price is. But coupons help. That's really all I have to say in that topic. But I can type it out. That is my PayPal. Like I said, even if people donate to me, like, we'll say, like, $70, and they're like, please use this for packs. Last year I did it because I felt not bad, but I felt like Cody deserved me to buy packs, and I was at that competition level where I got 19 wins in a weekend league, and that was before I spent money. And I was like, well, I got 19 wins for one weekend league. That means that if I really am on my A game, I have a small chance for 20 or 21 in my life. So my point is that my max is probably 21 wins, but that's if I really get lucky, no disconnects, I play the lucky opponents that aren't that good, and I just play my A game. I play flawless. Having a pay-to-win team helps you in those situations when you are top 100 eligible. I'm not saying I'm part of the top 100 club, but I'm saying that I am at that competition level where every week, if I am playing my A game, I could go off. And I could get 18, 19 plus wins. Last year I got 18 wins, I think once, 19 wins once, 17 wins 3 times, and I got 16 wins, like at least 6 or 7. So with those 16 wins, there have been obviously a lot of close games, right? So I could have got 14 wins, or I could have got 18, 19 wins. That's why I said having a really good team helps, and that's where pay to win helps. But there's a difference between needing, N-E-E-D, needing the edge, and using the edge. It's kind of hard to explain. Some people pay to win because the only chance they have to win, and it bails them out, and they're not that good of a player, and you know what I'm saying? But for me, I could use it because I can't do everything that I maybe want to do in the game. What I mean by that is that only certain corners can cover Tyreek Hill at launch. So if I don't pay to win, I'm probably not going to have that corner, right? So compared to pay to win teams, they might have that 89 legend Ty Law at launch, and your Tyreek Hill won't go anywhere. So if you stop Tyreek Hill like it's nothing because you have the team to do it, then that gives you an edge over your opponent. It's one less thing to worry about. Last year, Marcus Allen, having him, I would have had him if I was paid to win last year. He was so fast at launch. It wasn't that he was so fast. It was that everyone else around him was so slow. So he literally was able to run like it was like stealing kids from candy. Or stealing candy from kids. Jeez Louise. Like I said, let me see. Let me get this train done first and then I'll finish this. Alright, forget it. Like I said, I want to win. I want to be competitive. I promise you guys, my goal in this game was 2 things. Pull a golden ticket and get top 100. I want to tell my kids one day that I pulled a golden ticket. It was pretty rare, right? I did. Last year I pulled one. I'm happy. Getting top 100 is, to say the least, a really big milestone. If it's nothing, and if you think that's not hard, if you think that is easy, then why don't you do it? It's not easy. It's very competitive. And that's why I said, when I had the chance at getting 16 wins, like, we're talking like when I actually try. When I'm not raging, when I'm not getting mental in this game, when I'm actually focused, and I have really good Wi-Fi, and I'm not really on my A game, but I'm not playing the worst possible, I can probably get 16 wins nonchalantly. Very casually, just, brush it off. 16-9. If I had a, because I have no money spent. If I have a pay-to-win team, though, in Mutt, well, then we're talking about probably 17, 18 wins nonchalantly, with a chance at 19, 20 every week. Getting 19 wins that one week last year and going 19-6, like, that's really hard to do. Like, keep in mind, we're talking that the best players in the world go 24-1 or 23-2. So, like, I already know I'm never going to be, like, a Madden stage player because I never lab. Like, I know Cody showed me not 1-4-6. I know he showed me 4-6 defense, but that's for, like, franchise. No one really does that as much in Mutt. In Mutt, it's all 1-4-6, or they will do this dime man coverage lockup, or mid blitz, or offense stretch corner routes. Like, you have to realize that, like, I think my chair cracked. I hope it didn't break. I think we're good. You have to realize that I am doing really good for being no money spent and also not running the meta. And that's why I said if I were to seriously practice like 2-3 hours a day and try to actually become a pro player back when I was 16 years old, 16, 15 years old, I probably could have done it. Like, maybe not to be a pro player, but at least be close to one. Like, I would at least be, like, at the, like, tournament to try to be a pro player. Because I consider a pro player somebody who is at the stages. If you are competing in tournaments that are on EA Sports' channel, and, like, kind of like, what's his name? Joke. And those other players, right? Chaos. You know, people win the Madden belts. Those are pro players. People run the meta and they get 19 wins a weekend league. But they consider themselves these great players. These pro players. There's pretty much 5 stages of this game. There's a pro player, a great player, a good player, a average player, a under average, and then actually a bad player. So there's actually 6. I consider myself in between good and great. I am not great. If you are great, then you're going to get 18, 19 wins every single weekend league. 17 wins if you get fucked over. But you're going to get 18, 19 wins every single week. A pro player is probably going to get 20 in his sleep, and then probably get 20, 21 plus in at least 3 out of every 4 weekend leagues, which is very nice. And then a good player is going to get 16 wins every week, which is harder than you think, going 16-9. Last year I went 16 pretty much most of the time, and then I went all the way up to 19 wins. And that's why I said my range varies. That's why I'm in between good and great. And what is making me not great is not practicing, not labbing, and not running the meta. And also not doing pay to win, to have every edge in the game possible. So, there's a lot of things I can do in this game that I just refuse to do. Because I just don't believe in it. It's almost political. Like, I literally probably could win more games, but that's not what I care about. I care about having fun. And what I do on my channel with running 4 verts and doing my own offense, halfback angle, and also what's the other play I run? That's like wide receiver corners. Like, there's a lot of plays out there that are kind of weird, and no one runs them. But I make my own offense unique, and it's just like I feel like honestly I have really fun with it. And that's what I do, and it's just how I feel about the game. So, that's really all I have to say. If anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, I'll give you guys 2 minutes to respond to that, and we will probably move on. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. Nice, 180. Nice, Cody. Wow. Waters, Waters, please be careful. I do not want you, I always ask for donations. Please be careful and make sure that you want to do it. I just honestly, I'm not a guy. I know there are people I know who are on YouTube for the money. And how I know that is because they are not monetized, but they still ask for PayPal. Imagine not being monetized and not having 1,000 subs, but you still ask for money. I mean, there are people who do YouTube for the money, and it's just like, I just don't agree with that. I think that honestly, it would be nice to, like I'm gonna be dead honest, and I said this last night because I had a, this sounds kind of fucked up, but yesterday I was up to 3 a.m. talking to two of my friends, and we literally talked from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. It was a 5-hour session. We just started talking in the lounge, and we just kept talking. Um, I'm already kind of good friends with them, and we kind of get along. They are new friends to me, and we kind of just talked about life in general. And I told them last night about how I'm a YouTuber and stuff, and I even told them like off camera. I was like, even if I was someone like Xerxes that has like 180K subs, or someone that has over 300K subs, I feel like even though you're going to be making a lot of money and it could be your job, I feel like I would not want it to be my job. I feel like, honestly, the reason why I'm being a teacher is because I want to make an impact in this world in person. And I'm doing my best to try to change your guys' lives indirectly, with one of them very subtly being, this is kind of political, so again, I'm sorry if you're against this, but with me being gay. Like, I hope that in some way, shape, or form, even if you are against LGBTQs, that you at least not only, like, you should never obviously, bow down and respect to them, but at least just don't hate them. Maybe you don't agree with what they do, and you can tell them that. But don't hate them, and don't just associate anyone with anything. You might make an assumption, but just know that there's a lot of things that I do that are very straight. And so many people just don't know. And I feel like it's kind of sad, but I'm almost fortunate. Because if I did have the stereotypical gay life, I don't think, like, it would be a lot harder for me to make friends. Like, because I'm like a straight kind of guy, I act straight, I feel like it's easier to blend in. And a lot of gay guys who are guys, like, they have a lot of girls as friends because a lot of the straight guys aren't as nice to them. Meaning, they just aren't as open. But sometimes, because I act straight, and I sometimes talk straight, like, no cap, or, I'll say things that are straight, which honestly, that's kind of also being associative. I'm kind of like putting a saying with a group of people. You probably shouldn't do that. Kind of like saying how gays might say, oh yeah, the tea, the gossip. They say that a lot. I don't say that, but a lot of gays say that, like, oh, what's the tea? And they love coffee. Those are all stereotypes. Um, so I feel like, honestly though, like, I like impacting lives, and I feel like I have a passion for education. Hence, I'm being a school teacher. But I just feel like, honestly, even though it's a good job financially, I don't think I could ever do it where I'm a YouTuber for my job. I think that, honestly, there comes a time in your life when, even though you could still make it work, I feel like it's going to bite too much into my family time. Even though if you were a YouTuber and you had a family, like, we're talking like married and you have kids, a complete family, I feel like it would bite into my family time. And I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of like how teaching is. I'm going to be gone for like 8 hours a day anyway, so just play 8 hours a day gaming, and that's your job. Or make videos for 8 hours, and that's your job. Anna pays good, Matt. But my passion is being a teacher. And, like, that's what I want to do with my life, and that's why I would choose that life over being a YouTuber. So, in all honesty, we're going to end on this note, and also I'll respond to the comments too. But you have to realize that life is all about choices. We all make decisions in this world. And I guess how you win life is you kind of make the right choices, which might sound hard at the time the choices are present, but you must make educated decisions and you must know what is best for you. You can't always think in the now, you can't always think in the future, but you must live the life that you want to live because you only live once. And that's why I feel like I love Madden and I love YouTube, but you have to realize, as evident by me stepping down twice last year, I'm not going to make it my life. If you guys were literally local, if you guys, as my subs, were literally within my area, I would consider grabbing coffee with you guys. I would consider hanging out and watching a football game. But the thing is that I'm pretty much here for you guys. I know that makes sense. Like, I love YouTube probably more than the game of Madden. You know, I enjoy being here with you guys and all that stuff. And me presenting information, that's kind of why I'm being a teacher too. And the whole point of what I'm saying, though, is that I feel like, honestly, I made a choice to not make Madden my life. Like, what I'm saying is that, like, I don't really want this to become, like, any bigger than what it is right now. Like, I'll take more subs. I'll take, you know, more audience. But what I'm saying, though, is that I don't want this to, like, you know, like, I don't want to be the next, you know, Steve Jobs of Madden gaming. You know, I just want to play casual. No, that does not make sense. I want to be a casual YouTuber, but a competitive Madden player. I feel like if I really cared about winning that much, I would practice and I would see what to do to win. And I promise you, that's what I would do in real football. If I was a real coach, I would have passion and drive to fix and game plan and go from there. But pretty much this game, I just use smart reasoning skills and football knowledge of football IQ, of clock management, and also ball control to win the game. And I play the odds. I, you know, try to make the right reads, but I am not a guy that will do whatever it takes to win. That's just the kind of guy I am. That's the choice I made. Now, if you want to make Madden your life, you can go for it. Because keep in mind, everyone can choose what they want their life to be. If they really love gaming a lot, there is nothing wrong with making gaming your entertainment life. For me, I want to disperse it between friends, other games, Madden, YouTube, playing football, watching movies, playing other games like The Walking Dead. Like, I'm not all in on Madden. I'm all in on being a YouTuber for Madden and stuff like that. But the whole point of what I'm saying is, and this is the party note for me, is you have to make a decision in life. What do you want to do with your life? And I hope it's not too late for some people to make that decision. You want to see what makes you happy, what you want to do with your life, and in essence, again, you only live once. So try to map that out. That way, I guess, it sounds cliche, but you can enjoy your life. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because my dad, you know, he was a dropout in college. And he literally told me when he dropped me off this year of college, he kind of cried. And he said, I dropped out, Matt. Go out there and do this for me. And that's why I go out there and I get good grades. That's why I go out there and I do my best. I became an RA. I was president last year of this. Because I want to make my dad proud. Because he was a UPS driver for so many years. And I just don't want to make the same mistake he made. And I don't want you guys to make that mistake. Because when you do not make the right choices in life, it's never too late. Like, my dad had a good family. He recovered. He made it work. But it wasn't all that. It wasn't the life he wanted. Well, it was because he had me and he had a great family. But it wasn't a 100 out of 100 life. Because of his job. And his job made him have a bad back and doing UPS and deliveries, all that stuff. So the whole point of the story is, even though you can't control everything, you still want to make good choices. That way you know you gave it your best shot to live the life that you want to live. So that's what I have to say. So thank you guys for being here still. Anyway, what up? Got it, Cody. Cody, hi Jacob, if you're there still. Alright, I'm gonna get going, guys. I gotta take a small break, but I might play Ben soon. So, take care, everyone. Good seeing you. Bye-bye.